frozen waters, doubting falters. Head stay up, build your altars. Head stay up, can't be held down. Head stay up with your feet off the ground.
Got folks in my entourage, they skip when I saunter. I got thieves in my entourage, got no honor. We rolling deep to another thing, looking for perfection. These people that are orbiting, they are your reflection. Keep your friends close, they'll roll for the ride along. But where you oppose, you can't hide for long. I know you've got your best intentions, best intentions, best intent. I got thugs in my entourage, they're bringing a melee. Smoking dope in your garage, kick it hard like Pele. You don't want no trouble, well they do. They're gonna burst your bubble by the time they're through. We go out together, get down together, all together. We go out together, get down together, all together. We got a dude in my entourage, he's a full-on deviant. I wonder how he got with us, just anyone getting in. So I'm telling my entourage, times have been great and stuff, but what I see's not a mirage. It's high time that we breaking up. They don't wanna hear me when I talk about them clearly. All the homies that are near me need a course correction. I don't wanna hear about the thinking that I'm fearing, doubt the fact I'm really hearing now. I'm your reflection. This used to be my zone, full bottle status, dipping in the cab. I lost my throne, now all I'm doing is picking up the tab. I got thugs in my entourage, they're bringing a melee. Punch my jaw till it dislodges, kick it hard like Pele. I don't want no trouble, well they do. They're gonna burst my bubble by the time they're through. Keep your friends close, they'll roll for the ride along. But where you oppose, you can't hide for long. I know you've got your best intentions, best intentions, best intent. Whoa! I got folks in my entourage, they skip when I saunter. I got thieves in my entourage, got no honor. We rolling deep to another thing, looking for perfection. These people that are orbiting, they are your reflection. We go out together, get down together, all together. We go out together, get down together, all together. Yeah. Hey everybody, where's camera one? Give me this one or that. Hey, how you doing? Everybody, wow. So this is episode 32 of Jazz Mafia Tuesdays during this pandemic, post-apocalyptic happy party we're having. And things have changed, as you can see. I don't know if you can see on camera, but we used to have about 2 or 3 people here, and tonight we have about 30. So things seem to be changing and on the upswing here, and we're excited about it. So right now we might have more people here than are watching at home. It's possible, you never know. We're the Shotgun Wedding Quintet, by the way. Over here, okay. Over there, yeah. So we're the Shotgun Wedding Quintet, a Jazz Mafia flagship situation. And we're playing some new music, some old music, and mixing it up tonight with all our good humans here tonight. We've got our great crew, Car Wash, Steve Reddell, right over here, and Shaina E holding down on the production and the beverage tip, yeah. And we got my boy right here coming through. I love this. See, we have humans here. Did you see them? So we're going to get into it with an oldie but a goodie. To your mama and your daddy and the caddy with his sister and your nephew and your ever-growing fam. This is the beat that you listen from the mission that'll put you in position for the throwing up your hands. This ain't no trickery, quit finger flickery, quit all your bickering heart like hickory. So smooth, this every rap music flipping me high in the air when we're puffing on a gram. Forget all the cynics, so your rap just died. They're just not creative and they'll never get ahead. Hear Planet Rock when I wake up in a shock, and I hear white lines when I fall asleep in bed. Keep all your Kango caps in for shittiness, cause they'll need us when they feed us all the recycled trends. Staying in the ground to return to the scale. Where's all the ladies with the trim dress babies? Little Nike sweater shoes are hanging from the mirror. Little baby bling, basically the gold string. The first sound of ching ching is the one that they hear. Oh, he's so cute. Little sweatsuit, looked bandana with his mini cell phone. Face of mom, your kids an
accessory.
Plug into the stream of the main machine, and they're gonna lose a focus on the world that exists. Comes to consume an appetite of a human is a never-ending session, and we can't resist. Oh, please tell me how to act when you haul it back. So I'm affording that. Get it all the back, hit me high on a ball of crack. Block to the main lane, it's all about the murder and the rock cocaine. Really kinda silly if you think of the beginning, when the early records spinning what the words contain. We're all not Eric Wright or Schoolie D at a show when we share a mic and not pull the meat. No, not at your shine bright bomb jewelry. It's all really limelight tomfoolery. Goes for the fuddy-duddy, so self-righteous, acting like they own it all and hold it in a white fist. Only an original, always runs bright to cipher with the crew, not a clue in the slightest. Won't eat a meal, nothing new at the table. You can take a bite of mine just to stay stable. MCs, kill yourself. See, you're a parody, so typically image worn too carefully. You're scaring me with a belief in your own hype, lost in the mix. Gotta throw a hub when you need a house of bricks. Forget a house of bricks, need a steel castle. Cause people talk shit like a real asshole. Get it headed like Pepper Jack and Tabasco. Acting like an adolescent grown-ass man. Take a little criticism, rapper Peter Pan. Lost with the lost boys, pimped by the pirates. A tiny little child in the middle of a riot. Riot is a world when you're human on earth. Tear gas blowing and pop out of birth. Put on a gas mask, grow it thick skin. Give up and you conform to this new style, new kicks. Cause everybody wanna bring that back, played out trend. Even if it's whack, give it to a friend. Pop your collar, then you'll see. When we holler, it ain't for free. It's your nature to fight. Nature, and when you give up, then you conform to this new style, new kicks. Cause everybody wanna bring that back, play it out trend. Even if it's whack, and give it to a friend. Pop your collar, then you'll see. When we holler, it ain't for free. It's your nature to fight, nature, and when you give up, then you conform to this new style, new kicks. Cause everybody wanna bring that back, play it out trend. Even if it's whack, give it to a friend. Pop your collar, then you'll see. When we holler, it ain't for free. Joe Cohen, ladies and gentlemen, on the saxophone and keys. Pdubl on the drums over there. That song is from an album called Tales from the Barbary Coast, which came out, God, a little over 10 years ago. And we're mixing up the, exactly today, it came out 10 years ago. And so we're going to go bounce around the timeline. And next we're going to play a song that came out, hasn't come out yet. Something we wrote in the last few months that Joey Cohen put together, 40,000 Leagues. So here's not a world premiere, but it's fresh and new and clean. Edge and flows out to sea, find me there. Interwaves and I don't care. Keep swimming till it drop down to the depths and you're not found. Deep diver when I enter. Drop down, must have been a sinner. I'm a diver, not beginner. Push off and keep drifting. Topside, world is going crazy. Rather be a tone, let the world amaze me. Harpoon for protection, keep searching your section, babe. Deep diver when I enter. Drop down, must have been a sinner. I'm a diver, not beginner. Push off and keep drifting down. Keep floating on. Keep moving down. Keep drifting on. Good God, when I enter. Drop down, must have been a sinner. I'm a diver, not beginner. Push off and keep it totally true to what you're feeling now. Drown in sorrow quick, what you feeling, how can you feel me now? We're sick of despair, you can feel it, probably taste it. In the morning sea air, I can feel it, probably taste it. But the truth, I can't face it. No longer searching, becoming complacent. See the ocean, pull over and get out of my car. Walk down to the beach, not really thinking of how far. Just listen to the sound of the wind. The ocean calls, it's cold, but I need to swim. Leave my shoes down at the edge of the street. Walking through sand now, leave footprints and wedging my feet. I hear the gulls call for all the sea gods to fall. I look out over the expanse and my soul's enthralled. It's time made physical by the force of the moon. The waves crash, I'm not on drugs, but the ocean consumes. I step into the water, learning more under what's said. Keep drifting until the water's over my head. Deeper till the fish are biting, not breaking the skin, just cleaning. Alternative friend, I'm leading left till the waves are taking me to my last breath. I don't want to hold on to my baggage or my early cabbage. And love is a savage, it's a known fact. Don't condone that, don't feel a type of way, type of cope until the fleece was open. Now I'm really open, breathe again. I won't drown, I keep swimming, not the end, but the beginning, not an ending, but a cleanse. When I make all my amends, I, through my friends' eyes, I send my love through the water like a whale's call or a foghorn. Pizza buoy that'll bring me to me. Tide comes in, I'm alive. The 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 tide comes in, I'm alive. Drop down, must have been a sinner. I'm a diver, not beginner. Push off and keep drifting. Topside, world is going crazy. Rather be adrift, let the ocean take me. Harpoon for protection, keep searching your section, babe. Deep diver, when I enter. Drop down, must have been a sinner. I'm a diver, not beginner. Push off and keep drifting down. Keep floating on, keep moving down. Drifting on, drifting on, drifting on, drifting on. Joe Cohen. I promise I won't say his name after every song, but I mean, you know, he plays. I like that. I like that song a lot.
It was well deserved.
Yeah, it was deserved, but don't do a really good solo on the next song. All right, would you mind? So that song was a couple months old. Now we're gonna play a song that was born about a week ago. And we want to dedicate this to which is camera one? I want to talk to the. Okay, we want to dedicate this to little Nola Leona back at home. This one's for you. This one's called "Never Ride Alone." Excuse me, whoops, oops, my apologies. I didn't mean to ride straight through the traffic by the stop sign and blow a kiss. I'm just so full of bliss. A bicycle soloist rolling by the pavement, right by the caveman, sleeping up in the bushes at night. I'm a red tail in flight, alone, no need for a fake crew. Look up into the clouds as the sun starts to break through. Whoops, should keep my eyes on the road. I'm a bike, the whole world is my humble abode. I'm a free bird, I've aced all that. No helmet on my head, just a baseball cap. I'm high, no hands on the handlebars, it's not hard to do. Ride by the painted wall, check out a piece of art or two. I come over to the park to spark and start anew. Right in university, I smell great blunts and barbecue. I always ride alone, I don't need gas to pass point A to point B. I always ride alone. Tiptoe right through, no sound in the bike lane. I always ride alone. Keep on creeping on, keep it all grimy. I always ride alone. Take your time, Grammy, you're high too. You're high too. Take your time, Granny, you're high too. On your granny bike, you. Take your time, Granny, oh, you're so high too. We riding through Berkeley. Take your time, Granny. Take your time, Granny. Take your time, Granny, you're high too. I ride by your granny bike through the intersection as I fly through. Hit the park, no destination. Buy a sack to bless the nation with no hesitation. I lie down in the grass, blowing smoke rings that mix with the clouds up above. Then I fall in love. She's wearing cutoffs, a tie-dye super tripped out. She's got a bicycle, a low rider, and it's tricked out. I introduced myself, I couldn't help it. She looks me up and down and says, you ought to wear a helmet. What? Are you my mother? No. But she became my girl, the center of my world, and of course, we flock together like birds in the pale weather. I keep my eyes just on the road and her tail feather. We got 4 wheels spinning in the sun. Let me paint you a picture. Sorta like some dippers over lakes we fly. Kinda like some hawks over the hills we ride. I'm just a pigeon with a swan, no lie. And I'm still high. Kinda like some buzzes in the breeze we fly. Kinda like some rings in the breeze we ride. I'm just a pigeon with a swan, no lie. Actually, I'm a flying squirrel. I used to ride alone. We don't need gas to pass point A to point B. I used to ride alone. Tiptoe right through, no lane in the bike lane. I used to ride alone. Keeping on, creep on, keep it all grimy. I used to ride alone. Now the years pass like a train. Sometimes you're riding in the rain, but you gotta keep a steady ride in second gear. My bike is bulky and a little bit heavier. A baby seat on the back, look out. That's my daughter with her hands out like the wings of a red-tailed hawk. We fly, we don't walk. We ride, we don't walk. She's high off of life, of course, and my wife is the force that'll fight all the sources of negative energy. We're at the park, but I'm not blowing smoke. I'm blowing bubbles until it's dark. Big helmet, medium helmet, and little helmet like the 3 bears, waiting for Goldilocks sitting on 3 chairs. And we still got 4 wheels spinning in the sun until we get 6, and the baby's in the mix with her brand new swing to begin. Let me paint you a picture. Sorta like some dippers over lakes we fly. Kinda like some herons on the beach we ride. I'm just a pigeon with some swans, no lie. And I'm still high. Kinda like some buzzers in the breeze we fly. Sorta like some hawks over the hills we ride. I'm just a pigeon with some swans, no lie. But daddy's a flying squirrel, little girl. I used to ride alone. I never ride alone. We never ride alone. You never ride alone.
I must apologize because we didn't really have an ending for that song, and I just felt like, you know what, I want to solo over the G minor part, and I totally screwed you guys up.
It works.
But now we know how we want to end it next time. So
that's how it goes.
Thanks for just rolling with me.
Thank you for enjoying that with us, because besides us, you're the only people who have heard that song, unless you're in the Garcia family or in the clique up in Sonoma. But
Shout out to the Garcia family.
Peace, Garcias. There are beverages being served. God, it's feeling like real life up in here, man.
Yeah, we got Bar Shiru in the house. It's like the traveling version, but it's very special.
All right. Well, we just did a song that we wrote a couple weeks ago. Now we're going to do a song we wrote 20 years ago. And it's a lot different. Then the vibe is about to change.
Yeah.
Turn the knobs, watching the bright colors and many letters cross my walls and cross my eyes and cross my mind. I haven't left my house in 6 days. Bought another box for the kitchen, bought another box for the garage. Watch my box and wash my hair in the tub, rub dub, turn the knobs. Got me a remote control. Sit back and boot a position, absorbing, soaking it up like a sponge. Pool of information and glamour, I punch deep in mind sleep. Sitting zombie, eyes glazing happiness. Loving my box, I'm loving my box. Put a box in my car, watching my box in traffic. There's a wreck on the screen, I watch them box and drive by the accident. Well, feeling compassionate, I'm sensitive, moved by the visions of tragedy. That's real. New nice car, off-road, it's mind's eye. I see the sights fed from head numb lights. Full screen, widescreen, all scene blown. Sky high, wait, slow-mo, repeat, pause, memory. Change up, paint thought white and covered with a history. Vision free, a mystery, full blown. I watch it at night. Fear fed through, head to the gun shop, pack, king, steel. Watch a box, 20 Glocks in musket stocks. Full load, ready to fire at the home invasion. Criminal, 10 more, hit the floor, but they never come as a box line. Oh no, promo in slow-mo. And all celebrity makeovers and glow, J-Lo with a halo. Some nights late, I stay up with a portable and call the numbers at the bottom of the screen. 2, 6, 5, 7, 8. I walk with a train when I talk to the screen and I get a machine. Talk to the little men, little women that live inside my box. High tops and wear them so wear them too. Fade in, fade out. What is reality? I've seen all the rest of the world turning via satellite. Vocal, local, station standby. Broadcast, oddcast, it's on last. There was a break in the signal. I sat on my couch, watching a face speak to me. Tell me load my guns and take out the neighbor before preemptive attack. I stare at the box stares back. Shows me footage of my neighbor having sex with my wife. But I'm not married, but I'm so angry. Box shows me footage of my neighbor siphoning gas from my car when I was sleeping. I'm outraged, give me my gap. Out the streets, flashing my pistol. Jon Monahan, ladies and gentlemen, doing a little rendition of the Zombie song Beechwood Park. That's a good one, going way back for all you old schoolers out there. Well done, Jon. That's called a lull. Here's a newie but goodie, a Pdubl Quintet production. Pdubl sound system. You can't resist them. Funky interlude. We got the funky interlude. Work it out on the funky interlude.
How you doing, Al? How you doing over there? Just making sure. For sure. Anytime, man. Your friends, you're all cool, man. You guys come back anytime. I think I got high. Just hanging out next to you guys. High on life.
One, two, three, four.
Some say you're cynical, at your pinnacle looking down, watching the peasantry unpleasantly wear your crown. You don't think of yourself as a person that'll never go figure it out. But as time keeps passing, that frown is casting a permanent scowl. Inside you see yourself of as person that can spark that light. But outside we see a rain cloud turning that darkest night. And there really ain't a reason for you to be any more bitter than us. Cause life is hard, but we don't sit around holding a grudge. I know you think you got your whole life to be pictured. I know you think you got your whole life to be pictured. thing you know, it all comes to an ending. And for a moment, you think on how you spent it.
Moving on, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on.
And that's why you've got all these forces set on bringing you down. People annoyed too, they try to avoid you all around town. And it's really too bad inside you're a good person caught up in a twist. Wanna smoke up every joint of it, but life and the point of it you probably missed. You're so entitled. I know you think you got your whole life to be bitter. I know you think you got your whole life to be bitter. Get your punk ass up, this'll forever be, ever be, never enough. Life will come like a thief in the night and be rough, whether you're low down and dirty or clever and tough. Now you got the monopoly, acting improperly, walking around like people are your property, stepping right over footsteps on top of me, moving too slow, so baby you ain't stopping me, go! I know you think you got your whole life to be bitter. I know you think you got your whole life to be bitter. But next thing you know, it all comes to an ending. And for a moment, you think on how you spent it. I know you think you got your whole life to be bitter. And for a moment, you think on how you spent it. Adam Theis, Joe Cohen, back in effect. Yeah. What's that? That's called Bitter. Bitter, yeah. It's a new song. Well, here we are, y'all. It's 1991. We all hanging out and we smoking a blunt. We all hanging out and we smoking a blunt. The feeling's good. In fact, me and Pat were out front in the break between green room and the recording, and we saw two birds making love. And I'm not kidding. Have you ever seen birds make love? It's very odd. Like, they were up in the tree, and then the man went down, and then he went back, and it was the most spring thing I've ever seen in my life. It was a spring fling, for real. So I want to give a shout out to all the non-human audience members, all you sexed up birds, the canines in the house, and the squirrels just trying to get a nut. Oh boy, that just kind of rolled right into it. All right, here's one for all the real B-boys, B-girls in the house. This one's kind of hard, and this is another new one, and it's going to feature Jon Monahan from the Richmond Annex. And it's intense, so hold on to your butts. And squirrels, hold on to your nuts, yeah.
The birds and the bees.
2, 3, 4.
No, not that. We just played that one, dog.
Pat's
Damn.
messing with
I
us.
think you guys have been smoking way too many blunts over there. It's affecting Pat. It's affecting Pat. He just I love that. That is the smoking section. Official.
1, 2, 3,
I'ma keep my youth. Don't care about the years, I'ma keep my youth. You can stop and diss me, I'ma keep my youth. I'm young and I know it, I don't care about the truth. So I steady rocking my hat back, turbo with the rap pack. We ready to cap back, too steady to snap that. Roll the crap back, but don't even track that. I'm getting my gap back to shoot. Should be kicking it proper, don't knock it with choppers. This Morris a dropper for two. Now we're stoned at the same time, we're having some hang time. I stand at the same line with you. Now your company please me, I'm old and you tease me. The living is easy, we're calling for cheesy. We're moving to downtown, no matter the clowns found. Not turning the sound down for you. I'ma keep my youth, pop off and live today like tomorrow ain't a fact. I'ma keep my youth, press your ear to yesteryear and test your fear. I'ma keep my youth, don't care about the years, I'ma keep my youth. You can stop and diss me, I'ma keep my youth. I'm young and I know it, I don't care about the truth. So I'ma keep my youth. You can talk biology and sink my truth. You can talk psychology and raise my roof. I'm young and I know it in my heart, that's true. So I'ma keep my youth. You don't believe me, but I'm living proof. Put me in the middle of a bidding booth. I'll take youth over money, what they're giving you. No, you're not into me, but not an enemy. Could be a friend of me, please. Don't pretend to be down, it's a sin to be not defending me, just like some kin to me. Got no affinity, just for the entity. Some come befriending me, take all my energy bank. Now my energy's blank, no style to it. Run a million and put another mile to it. I'm on your level, on your station, put a dial to it. Hong Kong, I'm back like Long John. I'm strapped with strong songs of rap, the swan songs of facts. So get a different type of energy. I'm coming on, the universe is never ending me. I'm like a lion in winter, but it's summer now. The snow is melted and we're dancing to the drummer now. You dance too, in fact, it's hands you to rap, to hand you the dap, to hand you the craft. All tradition to the youth. Keep the fire burning on the mission to the truth. Keep the fire burning till your last day's done. My skin may crack, but my heart will stay young. So Don't care about the young today or to know the next year. I'ma keep my youth. Press your ear to yesteryear and test severe. I'ma keep my youth. Don't care about the years, I'ma keep my youth. You can stop and diss me, I'ma keep my youth. I care about the years, I'ma keep my youth. So I'ma keep my youth. You can drop biology and sink my truth. You can talk psychology and raise my roof. I'm young and I know it in my heart, that's true. So
Who is that guy on the guitar? Damn.
who is a mysterious man? What is his name? It's time.
So it's time for a little bit of freestyle. Y'all ready for some freestyle action in our audience?
A collaboration amongst people here and on the internet? Is this people from the internet are helping out too, or just people here?
Both, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
we
going to
lost
turn it
all?
over to my friend Callum Grant.
Oh, they're
who
not on
happens
the
to be a
internet.
member of the Jazz Mafia compound. So, Cal, here, tell us what's going on.
All right. Hey, everybody. Wait, what happened to your Scottish accent? I was hit in the head, and now I talk like this for some reason. I don't know what happened, man. I'm hoping to get my brogue back because my Scottish homies are like, why do you keep saying dude, man? You're living in a dude ranch. So off the top of my dome, I got all of these prompts.
Off the top of the dome.
Come a little forward. Got it. I got all these prompts from everybody here in the office, so you're all going to be in the office.
Jesus, you just gave me a bad trip.
This is the office. Wow, man. Life is like one big dream right now.
No, we're team building right now, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm muted on the Zoom. Wow, there's way too many panels here right now.
I know.
So everyone here collaborated. We got a bunch of words and cool prompts and everything from everybody. So I'm gonna call them out to you, and
sounds good.
We'll see what we come up with. It's a mess in here.
Yeah.
People are very twisted.
Perfect.
Let's see
By
what
the way,
happens.
also musically, the band is going to be paying a little bit of tribute to the great Shock G, who passed away recently. And we knew him. If you were in the Bay Area and a musician, you're going to run into him. And he is the best and created a lot of... he's just Digital Underground, somebody named Tupac. Come on. It's called Shock G we miss him. So anyway, we're going to pay a little tribute and also freestyle about topics that are ridiculous at the same time, which Shock G would approve of.
You want to start it off, or do you want me to?
Let's get a little background music to give the host a little bit of What? Oh, here? Well, if you put some tape down, I would know where the. Oh, we scripted that.
All right, we're starting strong.
Yeah.
Chemtrails.
Floating out of the ship, out of the plane, spreading up into my ear, my nose, my brain. I can't contain. I have chemtrails. In the 80s, it was cocaine. But it goes in my noses as I froze this, and I suppose it's just a myth. But I love it and I'm on, I respond. I love chemtrails and QAnon. Grapefruit. I used to make love to a grapefruit. Her name was Sandy, or maybe it was Mandy. I was at the grocery store. This man started to hand me the most beautiful pineapple, but I said no. I want the grapefruit right there. That grapefruit. Oh, for show. Let me hold that. And I carved a little hole right in the middle. And you know what happened next? I had sex with the grapefruit.
Tupac's 50th birthday.
Is that right now? Oh my God, I feel old. Tupac is up in heaven. I remember when he was in the 707 in Santa Rosa, in Sonoma County, and Marin City too. That's the truth, don't try to clown me. Is he 50? I think he died when he was 24, 25. Way too young to die, way too young to be alive and gone. Bring it back. I don't think Suge Knight would have known about the murder. You heard of that? Shock G brought him around when they began first to rap. In Digital Underground, carried the records for Humpty Hump. Give me another topic and try to stump. Mermaids or mermen. I could be squirming inside the ocean. It's splash. I don't mean to act rash. I'm hanging out with a mermaid. I'll carry around the Little Mermaid. That's kind of weird. It's not the Little Mermaid. It's a grown-ass mermaid. I want to be clear. I'm not Matt Gaetz. I don't go home to my house, hang out with a mermaid, and begin to masturbate. I'm the last and to find my last fate. So bring it back and let's see what's next in state.
Synchronicity.
What?
Synchronicity.
You and me, our brains are connected. I look at you and I'm reflected. A little bit older, a little bit heavier, but that's okay. I ride around in my Chevier. I feel it all. I put it all together and I don't have the gall to really talk about synchronicity, but I feel that the band is all connected and we might get some more contraband.
Snuggle.
Ooh, I love to snuggle. I love to get a huddle. Me and my band like to snuggle. It's manly snuggle. We all get connected in a giant mountain of men and we put it together. Don't care about the trends. We gotta stay warm when on tour and we gotta sleep in the fields amongst the manure. You can get caught. Who in the hell would have known that a snuggle would feel so good? Big shout out to the entire neighborhood. Let's have a neighborhood snuggle. Let's see where you at. Let's put it out. I got a snuggly blanket that I ganked it out of Costco. That ain't the last to go. But I like to snuggle in the evening, not in the summer. But I like to snuggle with my drummer. I wish he'd cut his hair off because it's disgusting when it gets up in my face.
Black Panthers.
Be bouncing around in the trees, that's the answer. I saw the movie and I've been inside the jungle, but I bounce around with the Black Panthers and I bumble and stumble into the hills. I'm hiding deep inside the woods, going around the neighborhoods. In Oakland, the Black Panthers used to give out lunch, but these days we hanging with fake tech people and giving out brunch.
That booty.
Gotcha. That booty is what I get cause I'm a pirate in a riot. I don't need to try it. We about to get the booty like Long John Silver. I'm out to hand and stand and deliver like silver spoons. I'm like a cartoon that lives inside a harpoon. That doesn't make any sense, but I like to get my booty when I hop right over the fence. Big booties, I've got no booty. I'm a low booty falutin' type of man who grabs onto his glutens. Unicorns, you can see him not just at the Pride Parade. This is not a charade. I'm a unicorn at night when I grow a horn from the middle of the mic, the middle of my forehead. You can't ignore it. I be sticking people when I talk to them for real. I couldn't cover it with a mask. I need to walk around and bask in the glory of being a unicorn and telling my story to Jake Tapper. I'm a bad rapper because I can't remember the words of the anchors that are C and N. I can see my friends. I gotta rap off the top of the brain with no pen and put it right down. Unicorns are not a trend, they'll live forever.
Vegan love.
Vegan love. Oh yes. cut out all of the things and undress from that leather. Let's get together. Vegan love, you don't need to eat cheese. Let's put it all together and freeze. Vegan love, you don't need to eat no honey. Let's go bounce and make love and reproduce like a bunny. Vegan love isn't just for hippies, it's for people that like to hang out with yuppies and get trippy. You can strip me down to my bare essentials and rap over instrumentals. I'm hella hungry. I hang with vegans and I go down and we bounce on a bungee off the top of the rainforest. I'd like to hang with a vegan. Did you know that Chuck Norris is one of the most famous vegans in the world? That's a true fact. Don't look it up on Google. I swear to God, let me get down and I don't eat vegan noodles. Related. Voodoo.
Endless Kush.
What?
Endless Kush.
Endless Kush, I've lived that tonight. Right over here, that's what I smelled, and it smells on my mic. It got Joe high, oh so high, and he's sober. If we got onto the ark with Noah, we would bring the endless Kush and grow it in a gigantic bush, and that's all we need. Leave the animals on the island. I smoke endless Kush when I'm freestyling. When I'm filing off my nails, I need endless Kush. It wouldn't matter if I was locked up in jail. If it in a red braille, I'd still smoke all that Kush till it went stale. If I kept it inside a pail for 15 years, I'd still smoke it instead of drinking 15 beers. I'd be leaving and I'd smear that Kush in every direction. I need the best Kush and that natural selection. Put it in a gummy inside my tummy. When I smoke that good Kush, every day is sunny.
Bullet bourbon. Bullet bourbon.
Okay, yeah.
I think you can do this.
All right, it looks like a baby bottle. When I pick it up and I start to drink it out and hit the throttle, it makes me look like a kid when I hold a bottle. It's a gigantic bottle. I don't need a flask. Do you want a shot of my bourbon? Just ask. Sorry, not COVID friendly. You can't end me. Got a bottle of bourbon that you can send me.
Snakes.
Snakes. Snakes, I hate that. I chase the snakes off the island like St. Patrick. Bring it back with a snap trick. A snake drops his skin and leaves it for you to make boots, my friend. I'm a vegan, so I don't mess with snakes. But that's how I feel, and that is the breaks like Curtis Blow. A snake will slither through the grass real slow. Keep it on the D-low.
Evil friend.
Evil friends. Evil friends. Some of them play the Eastern Western keyboard and they hang on the seaboard. Evil friends wear beanies and play saxophones. They shave their head and wax their domes. Evil friends, you never know. They might be hanging around ready to slap you with their hand. There's evil friends that might be in your band. You gotta hide from them all the contraband. Evil friends. I didn't mean that, Joe.
Shrooms.
Shrooms. Wow. We have a lot of vegan drug takers. Okay. They grow out of a manure, out of the poo-poo. I need to put it together, eat shrooms with my crew. When I was 13 years old, I ate my first shroom, and I felt like I was living in a weird cartoon. I remember thinking that things go in cycles, and I was scared of singers like Michael Jackson. I used to eat shrooms just to get a kind of fraction of thinking and break it down in Saxon. But these days, people talk about ayahuasca, and they accost you. But I'd rather stick to my shrooms that grow in the hills at the top of the tomb at the deep end of Bodega Bay.
Spring fling.
Spring fling, like those squirrels and hang around. There was plural. They were making that love. One squirrel said, let's have a hug. Let's have a snuggle. And then it turned into a bip, 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 bip. It was kind of weird when I saw it. It went bip, 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 on the top of the tree. From here to Sydney, Australia. I forgot the tree. Anyway, I'm trailing you.
Hens and roosters.
Harrison roosters? That's the type of chicken I'm thinking that hangs around with a middle and it might have lived in the days of Abe Lincoln. Harrison roosters come from Harrison, Alabama, and they don't smoke Bammer, they smoke that Kush. Bring it to the top and they need to swoosh down on motherfuckers. They be making love every time they bounce around like chickens when they taking love, when they need a hug.
Fear.
Beer?
Fear.
Fear, oh. You need courage, don't fight that fear. I battle with my liquid courage, drinking whiskey and beer. Things are not as bad as they appear, but I can understand if right now in this moment in 2001 you feel fear, because the Republicans have lost their minds. So we need to go and rewind. Bring back the document, the Constitution, you can hang me. Who would have thought we would have been on the sign of Liz Cheney? That scares the shit out of me. And Dick Cheney, that scares the shit out of me. They yelled Mike Pence must die, but now people don't remember that, and that's all a lie. It's the big lie.
San Francisco roots.
San Francisco roots. You give them deep like my man Pat Cordy. His grandmama and his grandmama and his late great-great-grandmama lived in the city. Isn't that true? It's just such a pity that you got priced out. Actually, you didn't get priced out. You still live in San Francisco when you're iced out with her necklace, riding around the Mission District checking women off your checklist. Sorry, that wasn't true. I'd be reflecting this, and I'm respecting this, and I gotta bring it back to be decking this. San Francisco roots, my mother and my father met in 1968 in the city by the sea, in the city by the bay, and they made love and had me on a Monday. It was March 23rd, 1980. San Francisco roots are gone these days, baby.
Pogo stick.
Pogo sticks when you be bouncing, drinking 40 ounces as I bounce this around like a ball on a pogo stick. I'm so sick. Every time I drop with a slow-mo thick, raps had a kick back and let's flip that.
Don't squash my shine.
Don't what?
Squash my shine.
Don't squash my shine. I be feeling so good, spreading my good vibe in the neighborhood, and people want to say, you're too happy. Shut the fuck up, don't kind of out-rap me. I'm feeling good and my vibe is deep in my liver. I deliver a shiver every time that I shine. Record these freestyle raps, then rewind. Can wait to the future and then go and find them hidden in the ground, deep in the San Francisco roots of the Oakland town. That doesn't make sense, but you get it. I might flip a freestyle rap and regret it.
Pickles.
Pickles. Pickles and popcorn are a good combination. You eating pickles in an honest nation. Pickle everything. I could pickle a piece of porn. I could pickle a piece of squirrel and put them in the storm. I could walk around and pickle anything. I could pickle a saxophone or a drum. Bring it back to the middle, but I don't know what I've become because my liver is pickled under anything when it shrivels.
Hamster mama.
Hamster mama. She be bouncing around, damn she's sexy. I wanna hang around with her when she flexy. Bouncing around like a hamster in her cage. I wrote her name down on a page, then I began to wage war. She walked around on all fours. Hamster mama be news in that pandemic fat that grows everywhere like a wombat. Hamster mama, I love you, I'm on that. You can respond to the rap, hamster mama, when you running in circles.
Last one, smoothie.
Oh, you such a smoothie, Colin. You've been about to be ballin'. I bring it back to the top. Ready to go around to the neighborhood. Don't call the cops. We turn around to the neighbors. I've got the smoothest type of behavior. The smooth shave. Smooth my dome. Bring it on back when I'm smooth on the microphone. I'm coming like the smoothest cyclone that you ever seen. Like a tornado with the power of a double barrel. When I blow off your gutter. Bring it back to the last word that I utter. Like I ass udder on a cow. This is when I flip it, when I freestyle. Meanwhile, back at the house on the top of the roof. I be the living proof. Every time you rap like an MC. When you send me out of misery. When I'm on misery. It's from me to the end of the Oakland. Leave the microphone smoking on the sand. Contraband with the ganja man when they're on the land. When I'm out of the space.
Thank you, Cal. Give it up for Callum Grant, administering
Very well done.
the freestyle action.
You can see him in the movie Soul. Yes. Have you seen? He's in the movie Soul.
That's true. He's legit.
Ask him. That's a conversation starter right there, Liz. I heard you were in Soul.
Yeah.
That is true, though.
Man, I think that's all the songs that we've ever known.
It's all the songs we ever known. Okay. Well, thank you all. This was really nice. Let's do this again someday.
So special.
Yeah.
So special.
Yeah. I guess that's it. Do you want one more or are you done? What do you think?
We're out of songs, man.
We're out of songs, man? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right, we got to stop, but we'll be here again. But it's 9 o'clock. We're in a neighborhood. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't get mad.
Trying to be respectful. Yes.
The neighbors are right there.
Thank you, neighbors. Yeah, it was. You made the right decision, Dub. One more time, give it up for this crew. Car Wash on the live audio mix and streaming. Jetpack on the live video switching. Thank you so much. Give it up for Shireen Barshiru, mobile operation bartending tonight. How about it for our producer, Shaina E? Yes. One more time, thanks to everybody here on the patio. We appreciate it so much. Give it up for Joe Cohen on the saxophone and keyboards. Joe is one of the founders of Jazz Mafia. He is OG, and it's so awesome to be playing music with him. Pat Corte on the drums, also 15 years deep in this crazy Jazz Mafia thing. Jon Monahan on the guitar, vocals, and keyboards. Triple threat, triple pay. My name's Adam. This is Dublin. We've had a great time. We're Shotgun Wedding Quintet. We will see y'all soon. We love you.